Hey there everyone, here's another live play, just a couple of small update things, not going to be too long. First off, I posted a poll. If you haven't voted yet, looks like we have 145 votes so far, pretty good. And all the question was, what's your favorite area out of the Ruins, Cove, Weld, and Warrens? And we have an outstanding 52% out of 145 votes for the Ruins, which was surprising. The Cove did manage to rebound to 24% for a while there. The Weld was actually in second place with like a solid 17%. But now Cove's at 24%. The Warrens has actually edged out the Weld now at 12%. And finally the Weld is at 11%. So if you like the Weld, welcome to the party. You are one out of every 10 people that likes the Weld. I can't really say I like the Weld that much myself. So I guess enjoy that special status you have, that special love for the Weld. I personally don't like it myself, but hey, if you like it, go for it. Darkest Dungeon's all about what you like. The second thing I wanted to say was, if you haven't seen the last video yet, and if you're wondering how to fight Shamblers, well, let me tell you what, I fight 2 Shamblers in the same dungeon, so therefore I get some practice in, and you can also see how some of that stuff is done. It was a pretty good time, but man, was it tough though, let me say that. Am I being a moron? Did I not pick up the ancestral map? I got that at the end, right? Or did I click off that? Uh-oh. I'm having like a brain meltdown here. Did I actually not click on it? Am I imagining things? Oh, nope, there we go. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I'm already prepared. I already have them in the party with it on. Oh, sometimes I'm just too fast for my own good. I'm going to sell some trinkets. I'm going to get some skills. And then we'll be going right through this dungeon. But yeah, I just posted that, whoops. I posted that question just for fun. I'm probably going to ask another one later. I'm going to do it 3 separate polls, and we're going to kind of see what the community agrees on is their most favorite class. So next poll, I'll pick 6 of them. We'll vote from that, and then the ones that do make it will make it into their own special little, I guess, status, I'll call it. And then we'll do the next 3, and then we'll eventually come down and see what, in at least the Hidden Squids community, what the favorite character is. I think that'll be a pretty fun one. Okay. Yeah, with such a diverse game, I just love seeing what other people think and what they really kind of latch on to sometimes. Because I know I got my own ingrained style here. And recently I've been doing dungeons where, how do I want to say it? I need to buy Blackjack, he has it. So Cry Havoc. And I don't need Defender, we'll do Retribution. She's got those skills, he's got that. Excellent. I've been doing a lot of offensive parties without good stress healing abilities, and finally now, and I know last video I said I wanted to focus on stress healing, and then I go and essentially pick no stress healers. Well, this party, we got a full Devoted Jester. No Bright Tambourine though, but not exactly needed. We got some pretty good trinkets on everyone else, so I'm not too worried about the fact he doesn't have a Bright Tambourine. He still has some pretty high level skills, therefore we should be pretty good on that. The Bright Tambourine's just a little bit of a, what I want to call it, a little extra goodness there. It's not needed, but it certainly does help. I'm going to bring along one more medicinal herb. So we finally have a scouting map though, so hopefully we begin to see what we can actually do when we get scouting going our way. And another thing I'm doing is I've actually done the audio for my room statistics finally. I finally figured out something I wanted to do, got it all out there. There's going to be a lot of editing because I was just going through, I was thinking, well, this is also true in that, so I need to go through, delete a lot of those. I'm probably going to have to do a retake or 2 because sometimes I don't think I articulated well. Oh my, look at that. Let me just pop back out real quick here. And what I was gonna say is that another little sneak peek. Medium explore rooms are one of the best things you can do, and we'll look at those statistics and where that falls. It's pretty crazy. But for now, That's a food check, and how many tiles? 5? 5 tiles and I get a food check? How hungry are you mother truckers? Good frickin' gracious. Can't walk 5 tiles without eating. Ridiculous. Alright, Wretch, Acolyte, probably Brawler then. Here's the thing, I actually don't have the most powerful group, so this Jester is going to have to be a little more offensive than what I want to call him. Pure support, that's the word. So I actually did that there. Now, honestly, I could have gotten away with, do I want to reduce stress coming in dodge? It's really not that great as of now, so we'll just stun. To avoid a damage dealer, we can heal the stress coming from the Acolyte. That's not a huge problem. But yeah, I just want to make sure that Swine Wretch died. Now, as I said, I definitely did get enough damage to kill him, but obviously I didn't know that before, so we just wanted to take care of the disease dealer. And the good news is he's actually taking the stress and the damage, which means we can just pump everything into this guy. Like I said, excellent that he's taking all of this. I don't have to spread around the wealth, essentially. Now, that's pretty surprising that, well, actually I don't have a lot of speed on people. Well, 8 to a 5, okay, I take that back. Slightly surprising. But I mean, 10, if I do that once or twice more, we'll be in a great situation. I don't even need to attack him, so what I'm going to do essentially is just stun this guy now. Now that'll reduce some stress as well. I'm just going to wait for that body to die off. She'll move in, but in the meanwhile, we can attack her for a nice 6. And I tell you what, we can maybe even, what's that ability called? Not Retribution. Judgment, that should do enough. If I do 6. Or a dodge. It was iffy, I didn't expect it, but now she's in range for the Jester to hit her, and there's, yeah, there we go. I say there was also a good chance I was going to get to go before her, so that's pretty good. Okay. Stun. Sorry, my wife texted me, I was trying to figure out what she was saying, but we're all good here. Yeah, so this fight, just looking at it, go to the Wretch, to the Acolyte, to the guy, to the Swine Chopper here. It's a pretty good strategy. I like it. Now, all I need to do is really get one heal on this guy, one more Inspiring Tune, and we should be good to go. We went from 44 to 11. That's pretty boss. I'll take that any day, really. And we might even be able to kill him before he goes. We've had some, wow, we had some amazing RNG right there. Always gotta love when you see that. Now, I'm tempted to do this, but I won't have enough room to pick up that food, so maybe it'll be something I come back. Wow, there's a lot of food. I just don't know what I would get rid of. I guess I could get rid of gold, but I want gold. I don't really need... It's going to be a long walk, but there'll probably be other food curios, so I'm really not too worried about not picking up that food. Definitely in this fight, we'll be attacking the Swine Wretch. Just Swine Wretches are obviously disease mongerers, and we just can't have that in our party. That lasts the whole dungeon, and no one in this party can remove a disease with a campfire ability, so it's even worse. Therefore, we don't want to do it. And we're just going to focus fire some of the damage dealers down. We leave one damage dealer left. And we only have a total of 26 stress left or something. It's not a lot, so we're pretty good. And the Carrions are pretty weak without marks. Therefore, I'm really not too worried about them being alive for damage. And I am just going to give a nice little AoE heal here. And once again, I just don't need to kill him right away, so we're actually just going to reduce stress. I mean, we came into this with about, I think, what, 40 to 50 stress, and we are now minus 30 on the day, so that's pretty freaking awesome. He is blighted, I don't really care, it's 1 damage, it's hardly anything at this point. And he also only took 1 damage, which, well, that's like 4 total, who cares, that's, and you know, I can even do that, so now it's negligible. I do need portraits over crest, so I am going to snag that up real quick. I need to prioritize what I need over other stuff. Now this is an interesting situation, and I'm getting a lot of surprises because I scouted. It certainly helps. So I do need the Jester to do Harvest here to get some bleeds going. And I'm also going to Dog Bone, probably to kill off the bad guy here. Yep, because he needs to die, but he also needs to die. So I'm going to have Judgment rain in here, which actually kills him. Wow. And then I'm at the Man at Arms finished. There we go. That's perfect. 3 enemies dead. First round. Excellent, excellent damage. Excellent surprise. and excellent spread of our damage. That's really how you just dismantle a party quickly. You identify what you need to kill, you focus that first, and then you head to your third priority targets. So I'm really happy how well that worked. And this party is actually surprisingly powerful right now. It is apprentice level, so things are not at their max health. However, the Beastmaster is obviously good against beasts for that extra damage. So we're really shining through right there. Another great scout because of the map. And since I don't have too many fights here, I'm actually gonna use... I think I'll do that. I don't want to take that fight. I'm gonna explain why. Because of Explore the Room, I don't have to take that fight, so I'm actually just gonna kind of go around like that because I really want to pick up the heirlooms here. And I should what I should have done, it's not a huge deal, but it's a little bit. I should have taken off this trinket before I ate because it did take some extra what's it called? Extra food. That's the word. So now we're very stress reduction free now, and we are going to activate this. I don't really need to save onto my keys anymore. That's a good one food, but I'll just delete that. We'll see what's over here. But yeah, we're very stress reduction free. We have a lot of more chances to surprise now. We already had a lot, but now we got more, and we also have more scouting, which is just, I say, it's going to just allow us to double scout the crap out of everything, which will allow us more surprise. I mean, it'll just allow us everything. It's always beneficial to get more scouting and surprise chances. The two on top of each other is almost surefire surprises most times. So it's very important. You can't really underestimate the ability of getting your scouting as high as I currently have it. 3 swine slashers, and as I just absolutely beef up that I'm gonna get surprises. We got the 20%, we got the scout, we got it. No, sorry. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles, man. That's okay, it's 6 damage. You got to go before my vessel, that's fine. I was gonna stun him, but now I'm just gonna heal him. Because next turn we're essentially gonna, well, he's gonna die, and then we'll just evaporate the swine slasher almost now. So anyone in this party gets to go before then, it's just game over. I'll kill both for time's sake, but it was over. Ooh, okay. It's worth more than a jade. I need to keep the 1 key left for heirlooms. I still need to walk a decent amount of torches, so we're just gonna do that kind of swappy-do and be done. Torch, might as well use it. There's no point not to. There we go. If I get to here and I still have like 10 torches, I'll get rid of a pile, but look at these double scouts. Like, that's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I actually haven't had... I might get a chance it, because getting rid of 2 stress, we're gaining like 20. It's just not worth it. And I don't even have to use torches. Look at this. We're just going to keep going. And the thing is, I'm actually not even going to walk out no gold. I'm a little worried I haven't seen too many fights. There we go. But at the same time, I did get a secret room. And what is up with every single torch? Jeez. I mean, it's really nice because I'll definitely have to torch at 100 every time. I'm just surprised it was like trap, torch, trap, torch, trap. It was interesting, that's all. Man, look at these double scouts. Just boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Alright, in this situation we are probably... Wow, okay, so ironically in the beginning when I had no buffs getting me surprises and, you know, like, not the best... Well, no, I had pretty good scouting, but the joke is I don't know why I'm not getting surprises now. I'm, like, actually in position to do so, and it's just not coming into fruition, so that's kind of amusing. I am going to riposte just so we can smack the crap out of that Brigand Fusilier, so if I do 6 damage to him, he'll die. Also, he might get point blanked here, which will allow some damage on him. Even if he does Rain of Whips, yep, there we go. He was still going to take damage, so doing 6 now is pretty good. He did move, which means I'm susceptible to a point blank on the Houndmaster, sorry. Which I'm not exactly thrilled about. He should probably die here. Yes. Means no stress, no debuff. That means we are in an excellent position. 9 damage, and I'll chance it. I'll heal and then maybe get the Houndmaster to go. They are fairly slow, especially since I believe point blank minuses their speed. Yeah. So I guess I'll just move forward, him in the face. It doesn't really matter. I guess I was a little lazy not to just move him outside of combat, but it's the same result. I'm getting a lot of money, and I think this is where I'm gonna just kill it, take the... Well, I can take the money. The food, I can use one. Okay. The reason why I didn't take the jade there is, I guess if I got another jade, it'd be 750 over 500. I guess in the moment it was more. And I'll probably, once again, be kicking myself in the butt if I do pick up, use a dog bone here. If I do pick up a jade here, because obviously it will be more, and once again, it would be another wonderful time where I picked citrines over jades. For some reason, I make really weird decisions when it comes to those two, and I really shouldn't, but I do. Not saying it's an excuse for what I do, it's just for some reason my brain stops when it comes to citrines and jades, but hey. Everyone's got their weakness, and I'd prefer that to be mine because there's plenty of other things to be weak at. That's for dang sure. I'm not going to battle ballad because it won't make it to the next fight, and also might as well remove 5 stress. Not surprised he got to go first. Maybe we can kill him. Okay. So even if that ability would have gone off, it would not have technically gone through because he, this is just an excellent dungeon so far. I don't know what else to say. Just an excellent dungeon. 50 gold, might as well take that. It'll be a bigger... And I'm actually going to turn off the torch for this next fight, because there may not be really any fights after this, and I still have... What do I want to say? I still have plenty of torches left at 7, so yeah. We will be killing the torch after this fight. Or not after, but at the last shot of this fight. Since he went, I'm not going to focus him. I am going to try to stun him with either the mana... Okay. Well, now I need to decide. I'll probably shield bash with this dude, because he'll tick out now. And then I'll just have the Vestal focus here for 4. It's not a lot, but once again, it's a little bit to start softening him up. And you could argue that... I guess I'll just remove stress on him. And you could argue that I should have maybe stunned him since he has more health and just judgment him. And it looks like that should have been the situation. Now, it's a fortunate miss, but it is something to consider. There we go. I say before he went in the back. Now, honestly, he still would have been alive, but I just want to do it now. Boom, look at all this stuff. Nice. And it looks like maybe the citrine was the right choice. Maybe. Torch this up. I don't think I need those. Keep that. I might kick myself if there's... I don't need the bandages. Now, the dungeon should end, even though technically, yeah. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. We're not going to return to Hamlet quite yet. We're going to go disarm that trap and see what that curio is. See if we can't get any additional love. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can't get any additional love here. 25 gold. Hey, it's 25 gold I didn't have, right? That was an excellent medium dungeon. Boom, I walk out with $20,000. Heck yeah. Now, I didn't come out with a lot of heirlooms, and that's slightly problematic, actually, because I really need to start stockpiling heirlooms, but I'm pretty good. I guess the next one would be deeds here. And I guess it'd be probably increasing my roster size or having people come in at level 1. I'm not sure what I want to do. Oh, that cost me like nothing. I'll do that. I thought it took deeds. I might fill out the roster. I'll think about it. I have enough to do so, but I don't think I'm going to act on it right away right now. There's just not a lot of reasons to jump on that right away. Nervous, 10% stressed, can't have that. I am going to try to do slight quirk control right now. Just because, and I probably should have kept one of those Vestals out because I will be going back out. Is this short? Frickin' A. Okay. Okay, we need to take off your map because that's going to have to get passed around a lot. Who do I want to get up next? Who's some great people? We need to get the Shield Breaker up. We need to get the Flagellant up. And we do have another Vestal, so perfect. I have a lot of Vestals coming up, and all these people should be turning level... Resolve 3? Yeah, even you. What the heck? I think I'll take the... No, we'll take Jester out. Now, you don't have Sanctuary, and you're my only campfire skill that prevents. So, where's she? Sanctuary, boom. It's a decent amount of gold I want to drop, but it's got to be dropped sometimes. And I make sure these people have their skills again. Got them, got them, got them, got them. No, you don't. Those are the only two I really use. Actually, that's pretty good to have in tight quarters, just in case something goes horribly wrong. Alright, let's go here, but one of them does need the map. You don't have 2 trinkets, so let's trinket you up. This minus is a speed. I don't really want to minus another speed, and you don't want that either. 30% protection, blah, 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 blah. I think she would be fine, actually. 10% stress. 5 dodge. He doesn't really need criticals. So that might actually be pretty good for the dodge. You have all that stuff. That's pretty cool. I just don't like... I don't have a lot of good shield breaker stuff right now. I could not be lazy, and I guess yeah, I'll bring that along. Okay. Since she's not doing much with it, might as well just slap that in there. And... I don't know if I'm going to decrease her dodge anymore. Yeah, I don't think I want to decrease her dodge. Wait, was that snake oil? No. Oh, I don't think I own any snake oil. I think I will take along a bright tambourine just in case. I know he had that dodge. You don't need critical stun chance. Okay, that'll be fine. I don't need like the most amazing trinkets because it is only apprentice level. I can get kind of away with not stupid compositions. Well, I can actually, but what I'm trying to say is I can get away without having the most geared people since that's what it's really geared towards. Therefore, I don't feel too bad. Alright, let's go. Holy wow. You want to split this up a little more next time, guys? That's like a... Alright, I'm going to go towards the known one, even though I'm sure there's one over there, but at this point, I guess there's not a lot of options other than walking back the whole way. If I don't find something to talk about the whole time, I am going to cut out the whole entire trek back, because that's ridiculous. That's going to take like a minute or two. And sometimes I just don't have enough useful material to just blah, 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 blah about the whole time, so. If you wonder why I just magically appear somewhere else, that's going to be the reason. Now, what I'm doing here, and what I always say, remove the marks, because then these two become essentially useless. At this point, it doesn't really matter which one I hit, I guess. I guess I do more damage on the brawler. And this is another great start, because, once again, the only guy to possibly do damage just missed. These guys also have pretty slow speeds, except the brawler. He'll probably get to go before one of my people. He might die. Just straight up dead. He's straight up dead. Full 5 damage. Done. See you later. Yeah, so we'll just slice off here for a nice 7. Nice. Reduce that stress on me. Yeah, I just want to make sure that if I didn't do Battle Ballad, I was screwing myself, but I'm not going to be able to get there and keep it. If we get a stun here, this fight's over. Fight is over. I believe she has a 120% chance to stun, so that was a 5% chance to resist. And I've had some pretty bad luck stunning, but I think only a 5% chance is a pretty good chance for me to follow through on that. This is actually the reason why I bring along anti-venoms, are for those trees right there. I don't really ever use them to heal blight. I don't get blighted too much, in all honesty. Now, we're not going to pick that up, and the reason why we're not going to pick that up is because I don't really have room for it right now. And also, if I need to come back for it, it'll be there anyway, so it's not really a huge deal. Because I'll probably campfire after killing all of these rooms, therefore I'll definitely have space for it. And I know it's there, so it's not a huge issue. Now, I should have maybe have been less... Yeah. But I still have my shield breaker, so there we go. I was trying to be a little cute and spread the damage around, kill all 3, but leaving one bone rabble to smack me across the face or miss really isn't that bad, and I don't really care too much. But yeah, I was trying to maximize my skills to the most greed, and it It kind of paid off. I mean, I did technically miss, but it's okay. I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. I'm just going to see what's out here, if I'm walking back or not. I'm trying to get better at that. It doesn't really matter which way I go. If a double scout, okay, I say a double scout would have been nice, because I could have actually just turned around right there and said, like, you know what, nope, there's nothing down here, let's not do it. But let me torch. Oops. R does not torch. Now this would have been one of the fights I actually preferred getting a surprise on, because just the sheer speed of these guys. And at least this one's gonna die in the back. And surprisingly, I got to go before all of them, so this is perfect. And that does do a damage now, so for the Vestal, if she doesn't get stunned, she's gotta survive one more of those. Oh shoot, no she don't. Killed. I should have actually used Dazzling Lights, 15 more accuracy. Is that because, oh, I didn't buy Judgment? Yeah, I needed Dazzling Light. Doesn't matter, miss 15%, as I said before. However, that one does connect. It's a pretty fortunate fight right there, actually. And nope, don't need that. I actually don't want the blood over a portrait. Right now I really need to get heirlooms. The whole blood situation, I will solve that problem by buying the one district. Well, I need to get a blueprint to buy it. Well, we'll do that when we get there. Alright, that's a dead end. We got another fight that just popped up. I guess these two ectoplasms were like, hey, we want to cause you issues, and they're not. That's all I'm going to say. They're just not going to cause me any problems. If anything, they just healed 4 stress for me, so I guess yay. Bleed, dead, yep. Alright. Oh, and it gets my shield breaker back to the front. There we go, happy days. -4 stress, get my shield breaker to the front. What a guys. Give it up for those ectoplasms for giving me my proper party situation and removing 4 stress. Sometimes not all heroes wear capes, right? Another food check that's actually slightly concerning, because I am not, I'm going to have to go down there. So I'm really hoping I actually get a scout now, and I guess this is the other 2 ectoplasms. I guess they split up and they were trying to find each other, and sadly I did not help them. I greatly reduced their ability to find each other because they're both dead now. But that happens sometimes, and I guess I feel a little bad, I don't know. There's not much to talk about in those fights because they're so frickin' easy that I don't feel like I really need to analyze that for you. Oh yeah, Muffet. Nope. Excellent. Okay. And now this is where I will actually turn off the torch. Ba-dum. And we'll do that. And for the fun of it, I'll do that just because I can. And boom. Okay. The reason why I increased the torch just a little bit is because I guess I'd rather have it just in case something pops up. I mean, I was going to get rid of the torches anyway, so I might as well just use them to have the torch light until I get to where I want to be. Like I said, it's really small, didn't really do much, but it was something I'd rather use than just throw away, just in case it could solve me some problems. We are going to bandage up here. For once, you're not going to see me. I'm really debating if I need the holy waters. It's 900 gold. I really need that portrait. The portrait is worth about $1,000. The trinket's better. This is technically on its way to being... Now that can only be as much as a stack of gold, right? So I might as well get rid of the jades, because if I don't get another jade, I get possibly cheated out of 300 gold. Now honestly, if I don't get any more gold, I just lost 500. But obviously I'm gonna probably get, well, I need to get rid of something anyways. Oops, should have campfired. Okay. Well, I guess we'll use those holy waters for all those fights I'm gonna have. I should have campfired there, and it's what I wanted to do, but it didn't happen because I guess I forgot. Therefore, we're gonna campfire probably now, actually, because I would have to use 4 torches to get the light up to that room, and then yeah, so we're gonna campfire now. I'm just eating 8 food to create a new spot because I will be picking up other things. I might as well just make it there now. Once again, no nighttime ambush. And oh yes, I've been saying this a couple times now, and it hasn't happened yet. Sure. Guess the vessel. Shieldbreaker has some DLC stuff, so check the timestamps to see if anything gets ruined. Here's your warning now. I'll wait a couple of seconds. 1, 2, 3. Alright, if you didn't check the comment, that's on you. Oh, here we go.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
The Shieldbreaker is scarred from past trauma. She must navigate a series of 7 flashbacks while camping, once per battle camp. Once those battles are completed, she can camp peacefully forever. Note, 7 flashbacks are shared across the whole Shieldbreaker class. You don't have to do it for each one. That would be a nightmare. Could you even imagine monsters and stealth? It's not my first stealth monster. I guess it is. Alright, we're not going to worry about the riposte one. We're just going to smack the crap out of this Rattler when we get a chance to go. These Rattler fights, I will admit, are actually pretty brutal in the beginning of the game, so I am going to take some considerable damage, and she's going to take some considerable stress damage based on the fact of what you just saw there. That is indeed 20 per turn. It's pretty brutal. I want to finish this fight quickly, and as of right now, I may not be doing so with horrible damage like that, but it's okay. We're definitely going to get rid of this one. I don't have anti-venoms, and I don't have holy waters, but at least we got one Rattler killed, and we should be able to continue on for next time. Once again, we are going to do this to reduce the stress coming in, because I don't really want to hit the riposte Rattler right now, and if I can reduce stress on her, I don't have as huge of a, what I want to call it, I guess, need to finish this fight quicker, so I can take some calculated attacks and stuff. Yeah, I am just gonna heal him. I could have done some damage or stunned, but I'm really okay with that. I don't want to take too much damage on the flagellant because I am coming right out of what am I saying? I am coming right out of the campfire, so I want to be in a decent condition leaving the campfire. And I'm just going to keep, once again, reducing her stress, because I don't want to get her too bad, because we do have other parts of this dungeon to do. And this should kill the Rattler off. 0 damage. He will die to the tick. I might as well just do, I guess, Impale. So I can definitely hit the Ply Skin here. And then we'll just heal. There we go. So this is a really good fight. If he gets blighted again, I'll be kind of annoying, but with the dodge, we don't need to worry about that. And with the death, he's now unprotected, and 9 HP is easy to knock off. If I'm lucky, she won't go again, and we can just, well, I tell you what, 22 stress for taking, and well, 16, actually, for taking 20 per turn. I'll call that a win. I don't, yeah, sure, we'll do that. I think I'd be pretty hard-pressed to say that wasn't a win. Alright, and we even got a journal page from it, so hopefully we stop getting a couple of those. Journal pages are fun to read, fun lore, all that, but they do take up loot spots, and we don't want loot spots chronically being taken up. Now, what I will say is, I believe that Rattler fight does count as a battle. Yeah, so we actually did lose technically 1 fight there, but it's okay, because we're probably going to only have a couple shoot. Usually she's pretty good about trap disarm. So I wasn't too worried about her trying it, but her failing it was slightly bad, but it wasn't the end of the world because I do have stress reduction abilities on right now. That's a great surprise. That kind of allows me to really set this up. Normally I would take some opportunity to like go around and do some maintenance, but these guys are no jokes and I just want to kill them because they can do a lot of blight and stuff, and I'm just not having it today. So the good news, they are all dead and I can actually heal. But I definitely wanted to make sure they died first before I got into the more conservative healing stuff. And witch doctor stuff. I guess technically that would have been my next one right there. I'll be getting some bloods and stuff, which is really nice, but I definitely want to keep the crest and all that. I am running low on those. So all that loot, I think we're just going to have to sadly pass up on it. I am going to open this, because if it's money, there we go, and crest, see, so yep. Even if I'm full on stuff, I'll open it because sometimes it might be just the things you're not exactly filled to the brim on yet. Like I could get more crests in this, or portraits, and it's deeds, which I do need as well. See, this is getting tough now because I kind of want everything I have, and I still have quest items to pick up, but we will remove the bandages for now. And shoot, my food's getting low. Hopefully there's only one more hunger check, which is probably about accurate. There's probably only one more. It's Quest Curio, and if that's Quest Curio, this is done. Okay, yeah. So we should be good. This is a pretty good dungeon. Pretty very happy on the amount of deeds I've actually found. I do need to get this though. Since these are with curios, we're not going to need keys, so I'm going to get rid of those. There might be ones in the hallways that need keys, but at least the rooms don't. And a collector. What a past couple of videos. Shamblers, a boss, collector, shield breaker DLC. Man, this has been action packed. I like it. This is going to be a pretty hard fight though, because if I don't get a stun here, oh man, it's going to be tough. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. I had an 80% chance, I believe. 120 plus 10, right? Yeah. So I felt really good. Ooh, that critical. Alright. If I didn't get that stun, this would have been a hard fight. But now it should be somewhat of a wrap-up. Not too much, because he can still summon people. But exactly, can still summon. But with the shield breaker getting more accuracy and critical chance, I can probably get close to killing him. I am just going to dump damage into him. I'm not going to worry about doing the highwaymen, because I do have battle ballads going, and I should probably be able to outpace. And just for style points, maybe I shouldn't have styled. Okay, I thought it was going to do enough damage, but there it is. So you didn't get to go. Excellent stun, excellent battle ballads, and excellent criticals really allowed me to just accelerate in that fight. And we have another puzzling Trapezohedron. I'm considering getting rid of the emeralds, but I tell you what, we get rid of the medicinal herbs because that's still 750 gold, and I probably don't need the medicinal herbs at this point. I got rid of holy waters. Madman Acolyte die. The good news is we actually still have our battle ballads going, which should make this rather easy, and now we can focus everything on the Madman. I am still going to use this ability just to add some bleed, because if my shield breaker misses, I definitely want to have some bleed on him, or obviously did not kill enough. There you go, that's why we did it. We can't assume that the shield breaker is going to do enough damage, though she has a very good damage pool. We can't assume things. We need to prepare for the worst case scenario, which was Madman doesn't die. If you ever want some just surefire tips in Darkest Dungeon, as I always say, just don't get greedy and you'll probably be okay for most of the dungeon. Things will still happen to you. It's not surefire, but I tell you what, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Most bosses you get caught in problems with because you got greedy, such as the Brigand Pounder, the Swine God. If you get greedy, you can get greedy on the Hag by not sometimes rescuing your teammates. Sometimes, you need to. That's really one of those call plays you need to decide on the spot. There's definitely just a couple of bosses that can ruin your day if you decide to break the greedy. You decide to get greedy. And there's also just some monsters where you're like, you know what, I could do this, but the safer option is Overture Box. Oh my, man, these dungeons have just been freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I am pumped. I am just absolutely pumped. I don't even need a torch, so I'm actually going to get rid of the torches. Boom. Okay. And I would turn off the torch for this last piece of loot, but I believe you get worse. Oh, well, no. Ah, man. I thought she had a decent. That's okay. So, for this, is there another fight? No. So, we'll just eat the food and be done. Man, what a freaking. Oh, what a great day. Man. That's an awesome dungeon. 10 deeds, a portrait, some crests. I think we're walking out like another 10,000 gold or something. Okay, 7,000. I guess I didn't really have that many. But I definitely walked out with 10 deeds at least. 12,000 golds on the total dungeon. That's pretty darn good. And we also, well, we do have a couple of trinkets to sell. And we have 3 diseases removed. That's cool. That's not cool. I'm just joking, but there's worse things in life. Oh, but like, look at this game. This game's being way too kind. Because it knew I had to pay for 3 diseases. Like, don't worry, I got you. And all my people turned Resolve 3, which means I don't even have to worry about it. We are going to do Manslayer. So that's pretty big. That's pretty big news, because I can now get rid of stuff and lock in another one. So it's pretty cool. This is a big opportunity. Yeah, like Weldphobe and Manslayer's not bad. Thick Blood's not bad. Balance isn't bad. Maybe Manslayer, Accuracy, and Crit. That's pretty good for those riposte chants. Boom, there we go. Awesome. And we are down to only 7 people to bring up, and soon I will be definitely funneling people into Veteran. If you wonder why I haven't... Actually, no, hold off on that. I need to save a group for the Crimson Court. So I need to save one Vestal, him, the Abomination, and once I open up my roster, I'll probably bring on a Shieldbreaker or Flagellant or a Jester. Probably a Jester. Let me see. Is there a Jester? If there is, I'm expanding my roster. No, I don't need to expand my roster today. Alright, thank you for watching. We are probably 1 dungeon away. How many people are left? 7? That's awkward. Because, well, no, that's not awkward, because I can get these 2. Well, I don't want to get the Abomination level Resolve 3. I'm trying to work it out so I can get the Antiquarium, the Man-at-Arms, and the this person up to Veteran. Sorry, without progressing. Yeah, so wait, a Vestal, an Antiquarium, a Man-at-Arms, and... Oh. Wait, am I being a moron? Am I counting? No, there's 7, but I can just take those 4 repeatedly, keep those 3 for just... That's right. Okay, no, I'm not being a moron. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.